Alright, video number 2, guys. So now you have a little bit of an idea. There's difference here. DE shaving versus maybe shaving with multi-blade cartridges or electric razors. What's the number one reason why most people get started, in my opinion? What was the hook that got me? Well, I have a video about how I got started, but I'll give you the short version right now. I got in to save money. It's true. If you want to save money, I mean really save money, you can save a lot of money by doing it this way. It's true. This is called the MicroTouch 1. You've seen it advertised on television, as seen on TV. It's in Walmart, Walgreens, it's all over the place, wherever they sell the as seen on TV products. I believe the one that's in Walmart right now may not be the actual packaging of the as seen on TV, but I believe it's basically an exact copy of this razor right here, which is a butterfly. So you just bottom and you just twist it this way to open it, twist it the other way to close it. It's got a bar right down the center. It's where you're going to drop your blade, and it'll align it perfectly for you. And that's pretty much it. You don't need to know a lot that way. As far as once the blade's set, it's set. So I was told, I compared prices on cartridges just the other day, and I found, I think I'll actually insert that, what I found right here on the pricing, and then we'll come back and resume. But yeah, take a look at this. This is what people start to consider when they get into DE shaving, because of this right here.
$38.
That's just doing the math conservatively there for you, according to posted prices.
Or you can buy 12.
I didn't make those prices up; those are the prices as they were on display to the public.
If you only buy 4 at a time,
it
comes out to $5.36.
Anyways, yeah, so that's what it comes out to. But yeah, I'm sure if you guys want to go that route, that's what everyone knows. We've all seen the commercials for years and years, and who do you think pays for those commercials, by the way? By the way, as long as we're on the subject, I haven't seen any commercials in, at least where I live, in the United States for any of these, or which is 100 blades. I paid $10 for those. That's 10 cents a blade. Or one of these, you get these 100 pack of these also, same $10, 10 cents a blade. Or I paid, I think, $13 for these 100, so 13 cents a blade. And depending on where you buy them, they might give or take a penny or so. But those are all 100 packs there. So even if you're generous and you tack on a couple extra pennies because of markup, because you don't get them at the site that has them for the cheapest, or you're not willing to wait for the long time for the shipping if you get them from some other place on the country, or out of the country, some other place in the world. Even then, think about it. There's a price difference. I just told you what the prices were according to what they were posted as they were sitting on the shelf in a store, and then I just showed you and the prices that I paid for those. So if you do your shopping right, you could have roughly 50 to 1 on what you pay for cartridges. A cartridge, when you buy a 4-pack and you pay a premium, versus a 100-pack of another blade that you pay $10 for, which comes out to 10 cents each. You're going about 50 to 1. That's a lot of shaves. Not to mention, if you're doing it that way, you probably are thinking, man, I just paid $5 for this. I am going to get all the shaves that I can get out of it. I'm going to get my money's worth. And so you shave with it, and you rinse it, and you shave with it, and then it gets little things that are stuck behind it. It's hard to clean out, but you just set it there, you know. Germs. Next day, you pull out of that again. Then it starts getting dull, but you're like, can handle it and deal with it, so you just deal with it, and then finally you just have enough with it, and then you part ways with it just to put in another one to remind you how much you paid for it. At least that was my experience. Meanwhile, you're putting all that dull blade after, you know, it's been shaved with a lot to get your money's worth, and it's been sitting there getting germs on it, and you're putting that on your skin. It's no wonder if you have ever had skin issues after shaving. Maybe you haven't. Maybe you have. I know I did. Anyways, different story. You switch over to DE shaving. You get a cartridge like this. It even comes with a little bank sometimes, not all the time, depending on which blades you get. Has a little bank where you can put your used blades after you used them. If you only used your blades for one shave, you would still beat the pants off of what cartridges cost. Excuse me. Anyways, I don't lose sleep if I toss a blade after one use. But there are some blades that I cut just as good on the second use. And some blades cut even better on the second use than they do on the first use, depending on the blades. Anyways, when it comes down to it, you're either talking dollars on cartridges or pennies on DEs, which is why you never see a commercial advertising DEs, because there's no money in it to be made. They'd much rather you buy cartridges. And they are genius marketers. I have to give it to them, because in one generation, everybody, or almost everybody, has forgotten what this is. How convenient. Must have cost a lot of money, though, in advertising to get people to switch and not even remember this. You know, things usually get passed down from father to son, right? Yeah, unless you're geniuses, marketing experts, and you can convince people. So anyways, that is the scoop. This video did go a little bit longer, but this video was worth your time, because it probably just opened your eyes. And now we're ready to get into shaving, step by step, in small increments. And this is another episode of Shaving with Rich, bringing it to you straight.